What's up everybody, WayoftheBey here, and today I'm going to go over all the news that has been released as of right now and to come. So as most of you know, Ace Dragon's Evolution was just released. So that's not the only thing new that is happening. We also are getting a random booster, 2 new random boosters, and a customized guide with Apocalypse and Genesis. And there's a lot of stuff happening, and just in case you don't know and can't piece together everything that's going on, don't worry, I got you covered. I'm going to go over all the news that should be coming from October to December and even 2020, even next year. So first, let me move this. So the first product we have, let's get that. There we go, is the B151 Random Booster. So this Random Booster has 8 Beyblades, 4 which are left and 4 which are right. So this is good balance of both spinning Beyblades. This is mainly focusing on left Beyblades this time. The prize Bey is Tact Longinus and Lightning El Drago. So focusing on left type Beyblades this time, we get 4 new ones, 4 Beyblades, 2 recolors, 2 new ones, and then 4 right Beyblades, a Pegasus, and 3 other recolors, which look pretty good. I do a video going over all that, so if you want to know more facts about it, check out that. I go in depth detail about the parts. But then next is B152 Random Layer Volume 3. So this is the B152 Random Layer Volume 3, which has the prize Bey Knockout Odin. So Knockout Odin is the prize Bey, comes with a Gen weight, and I also do a video going over this set. But if you don't know, this set has not only random layers, but random pieces. So you're going to get a random chip, a random weight, and a random base. So getting Knockout Odin as a layer is going to be pretty hard, but shouldn't be too hard. You might still get each piece in a separate box, but it's going to be pretty hard getting everything together. So if you get the whole Knockout Odin, pretty crazy find. Should be proud if you get a Knockout Odin in one try, or if you even get it, because that's going to be pretty hard. But the next thing, and that was the B152 booster, and the next thing is the B153 customized guide, or sets, kit, something like that. But this has 4 Beyblades with a few new pieces. These 2 have recolors. This is Cosmo Dragon and Erase Fafnir. But the 2 main bays we are looking at are Prime Apocalypse and Regalia Genesis. So both these Beyblades have an infinite lock system, which let me demonstrate with Ace Dragon. So as you know, Beyblades click, and so will these. But the thing about them is when it clicks, when it gets its last click, it's not going to burst. Instead, it's going to keep going. The disc will go behind the layer, and then keep going. And then click, 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 keep going, and go. So the only way to stop it is if you hit the little sword right there. And that also helps in attack. So hitting it shouldn't be that hard, but getting hit by it will do some hard damage. So if you hit it, it'll stop the 360 lock gimmick and force the Beyblade to click again. But only if the metal weight is where it should be. So, Ace Dragon upside down. So the metal weight, when it's here, clicking normally, and not at the end. So when it's here, you'll be able to turn it into, or stop the 360 lock. But if it's at the end click or behind the base, you will not be able to stop the lock. So if it has any red in it, you won't be able to stop the lock. If it's not red, you will be able to stop the lock. So if it's red, you can't. If it isn't red, you can. Sorry, it's a little confusing, but when this Beyblade comes out, we will know more stuff about it and how the gimmick actually works. But that's just how the gimmick should work. It's a 360 lock, and it comes with 2 new drivers. So what Prime Apocalypse should come with is the disc is Dagger 0. And its driver should be Ultimate Reboot Dash. So the Ultimate Reboot, I went with Strike Valkyrie, the special add-on to the Valkyrie, and it gets stronger and stronger. the driver Ultimate Reboot Dash. So this is the Ultimate Reboot driver, but as a dash driver, which will be a pretty good attack type driver. And on Apocalypse, it's going to be one of the strongest attack types we have. Maybe even better. Like, it'll probably do what Excalibur should have done, but better. So all of you who want an Excalibur, sort of right here, and this is Prime Apocalypse. So Ultimate Reboot Dash. Then we have Regalia Genesis with an electric driver. So this is the hybrid driver. It's going to come with that. It increases its spin at one point and lets it do an avatar-ish attack. Has the same gimmick as Prime Apocalypse, but it's a base then driver disc combination. So it's going to be two pieces, sort of like the Infinite Base Stadium that we've had with Apocalypse. Artemis and Apollos. Those two Beyblades had the driver disc combination, the Mugen driver, but it wasn't battery powered and you couldn't launch it. So that is different. So that is the B153 customized guide, and that is all three of these. B151 through B153, which I just went over, is coming October 19th. So should be coming out soon this year. This month. So not too far away. By the time you're seeing this, it might even be out or getting released soon. So these three products coming soon, just around the corner. So going to be a customized set, random layer volume, and a random booster. So next we get a WBBA store exclusive, and this is coming November. So November we have two products, but the first is a WBBA store exclusive, sort of like Ace Ashura and Judgment Valkyrie, that Drago Valkyrie that everyone's calling it. And we get a red and sort of golden, yellow, gold Zwei Bahamut, which comes with Zan, which has stickers you can put on the metal weight. So pretty cool. It's going to have a Zan. The weight that goes between the chip and the base is Zan. The disc is outer, and the driver is Assault Dash. So a new driver, Assault Dash. So outer Assault Dash. So that is the WBBA store exclusive. So that's one product that's coming out in November. The next is Imperial Dragon, the new Beyblade everyone is talking about. So Imperial Dragon, this is actually a better look at it. So you can see the chip is a new dragon chip. Not sure if it's just a new look for this dragon chip, same teeth, or if it's upgraded. Hopefully it's upgraded, that would be awesome. But it is only a base and chip. And this also has a battery powered driver. It is the IG Dash driver. Don't know what it is yet, but it might stand for Ignite, Ignition, something like that, but it is a dash driver too. So bursting this attack type Beyblade will be very hard, but you'll be able to put other chips and bases on it. You'll be able to customize it. But if you saw my Imperial Dragon video, you would know what I meant about the base. So it does have metal, but it looks like a combination of all of Ace Dragon's bases, Rock, Grand, and Ace. So we have two Rock blades right here, two Grand blades right here, and it has the same shape as Ace and color scheme. It actually looks like it has rubber right here. That might be rubber, might not, but it looks like it has rubber right here and metal. So if it is rubber and metal, this will be a really strong base. It might even be banned in some tournaments. These drivers, electric powered drivers, this is just changing the whole Beyblade, everything. It's making some stuff unbalanced, and it's just doing a lot of stuff that is really OP. This Beyblade should be really strong. So looks like it has rubber and metal and a battery powered driver, and this is a DX booster. So if you want a strong Beyblade, first just see what other people say, but I'm saying save your money for this. This is going to be a really good Beyblade. A good evolution for Dragon. So Imperial Dragon. The chip is still called Dragon, but since this base is just the weight and the base combined, it's possible that this will have a gimmick too. Or if the rubber and metal are the gimmick, but this will be a really strong base. So you can't put the Gen weight because the center is with the base, sort of like the Lord base. But this is the B154 Imperial Dragon DX Booster. So this is coming out November with the WBBA store exclusive. And that is all we have for the actual news, but not for what's to come. So this is all that are for sure releases that are coming soon and that we have dates on. So not an official release date for Imperial Dragon, but it's coming next month. So stay tuned for that. Might even have little burst stoppers right there. Don't know what the metal is, but looks like it has rubber and metal. And the IG dash driver does have lights. So both hybrid and the IG driver are battery powered and have lights so you can see its spin direction. And what Imperial Dragon's driver gimmick does is when it's spinning, it's going to be spinning in its right direction, and then it's going to slow down and go the opposite direction. So it changes mid-battle its spin direction. But Ace Dragon's still going to be a right type Beyblade. So looking at it, the base looks pretty cool. Blue, white, red, green eyes. Beyblade is going to be pretty cool, so can't wait for this release to come out. But like I said, that's all the pictures and actual news we have. But the B155, so this is beyond what we know so far, should be a balanced type starter. So in December, we will be getting a balanced type starter, which might be a Diabolos evolution. Because Ace Dragon evolved, so should Diabolos. Maybe we'll see a battery-powered bullet driver where it's actually shoots out the bullet driver. So it'll be spinning and shoot it out while it's spinning. Sort of like those little disc toys. I don't know, but there's so much you can do if you make a Diabolos evolution. Make the base really heavy because of Diabolos' chip was really heavy. And there's just so much you can do with a Diabolos evolution. And since Ace Dragon evolved, so should Diabolos. Make it left and right spin, sort of like Spriggan, something like that, because Diabolos had Venom and Erase, but so much you can do with these. Those two are the main rivals of the season, so it would make sense if they get an evolution. So that is the B155 Balanced Starter, or Balanced Beyblade Starter. So it's coming in December, and what we also get in December is the B156 Random Booster 18. So no news on that or what it could come with. All we know is it's the 18th booster, right after the 17th I just went over. So when we get more news on that during December, which is Christmas, which should have a bunch of good Beyblades, just because it's going to be December, Christmas, Takara Tomy, I don't really see how they'd pass that up. So maybe in the Random Booster 18th, we might even see Cho-Z Beyblades, like Cho-Z Spriggan, Cho-Z Achilles, or maybe like a Spriggan chip or the Spriggan base in that. But hopefully this balanced type Random Booster is going to have pretty good Beyblades in it, because it might be the last booster we get, because so far our list is coming to an end. Then, well, that's it, going to be it for the December releases. But in 2020, January next year, we should be getting the B157 Defense type Last Boss Beyblade. So no clue what that is. Some people are saying it's going to be an evolution of Prime Regalia Genesis, since it's a defense type, or maybe Revive Phoenix or Phoenix evolution. Some people are saying it's a Dread Bahamut evolution. Some people are saying it's Ashura. But it's going to be a defense type for the last boss. That's what rumors say, so it can change. So everything so far that's not Imperial Dragon and below, these are just rumors, what should be released. So it's possible all this will be false and we might get something totally different. But the B157 defense type last boss, so that should be the last Mega Beyblade, sort of like Dead Phoenix, which was kind of a disappointment. Or maybe like in the first season of Beyblade, like Longinus, something like that. Longinus, the first left Beyblade. Something like that as like a last boss. But that'll be in December or January. So next year. So lots of stuff coming in the future of Beyblades. We have B150 1 all the way to 7, and that's what we know so far. And if that's all for Beyblade, that'll be the end of Beyblade Burst GT. We might get another release after that, but that should be the end of GT. If another season happens, then another season happens. If it ends, then it ends, and we'll just have to wait for what comes in the future of Beyblades. But after the B157 Defense Type Last Boss, somewhere from January, maybe February, but January, sometime near that, before or after, we should be getting a new Valkyrie. So maybe a Valkyrie Evolution, something like that, should be part of GT. If not, that could be a glimpse to the new season. But this Valkyrie is special because fans get to choose what it's like, sort of like Artemis and Apollos. But if you're wondering how you can submit a request, I have no clue, sorry. Probably for only people in Japan who can actually do that type of stuff. But people will be able to put in like a request of what you want the new Valkyrie to look like. They choose the best one and make it. So maybe they'll take like the gimmick for that Beyblade and make it the new season, maybe. Like a start of a new Beyblade, Valkyrie has a new evolution, and we finally have Volt as the main character again. But that's just gonna come next year, actually. So Valkyrie Evolution, maybe a new Valkyrie for sure. Fans get to decide what it looks like, all the metal you want on it, something like that. But Takara Tomy does have to approve. But that is pretty much gonna be it for all the news I have today. So we have the Random Booster, Random Booster Volume 17, Random Layer Volume number 3, and the Customized Guide or Kit that is coming in October 19th. That is the release date. So these 3 Beyblades coming October. Then we have these 2 releases coming in November. And then we have the Balance Type Starter and Random Booster 18, which is coming in December. And Defense Type Last Boss and new Valkyrie, which is coming 2020, next year. So we still have so much for Beyblades to come. But that is pretty much going to be it for this video and all the news. If I forgot anything or didn't go over something you wanted me to, let me know in the comments. Or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But that is pretty much going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching WayoftheBey.